Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we talk reactions and we review YouTube channels that you know and love. Guys, today we are discussing two of the three mommies. First, we're going to talk about Jasmine, and then we are going to react on Chrissy's video from yesterday, where she was talking about Bay and answering a few kind of uncomfortable questions about Jasmine. So we will get into that right here. But first, I want you to see something. Okay, guys, Jasmine just put up a video and she's really proud of herself. She just got notified by CPS that she has been cleared. All the allegations, I believe, were unfounded against her as it relates to her children. So the video opens up and she is taking care of the kids. She's basically demonstrating all of the allegations in the letter in real life, in real form, because she is just kind of like, guys, you guys need to stop wasting people's time. You need to take them away from you need to stop taking them away from serious cases, because these people have other stuff to do, and you guys harassing me about what I'm doing at my house and how I'm taking care of my kids is really not appropriate. Because guys, she came through in the two-piece outfit. She's making breakfast. She's she's feeding the kids dinner. But then subtly, she's also like, okay, it's picture day tomorrow. You guys look busted, basically. I think she said jacked, or I don't even know. It was not good. She also admitted that, hey, sometimes I am frustrated, but that doesn't make me a bad mother. And you know what, Jasmine, I agree with you. That does not make you a bad mother. But the thing that is concerning to some, not me, is that when you verbalize these things in a way, don't think that your kids can't hear you. And when you say certain things, that can make people feel certain things, even your children. So you, just like, I think one time you mentioned that your mom and your grandmom used to call you radio. Now, I don't know if you know who radio is or what radio was, but yeah, that probably wasn't a very nice thing to say. But taking into account that that's, part of your upbringing, it doesn't surprise me that kind of making a little bit of left-handed comments doesn't really bother you. So that's okay. I mean, look, if that's the way you guys talk and that's the way you guys play, hey, you guys go for it. But it's nicer and better probably to speak positivity and motivation over your children rather than left-handed comments, because if you speak positivity and encouragement and love over your children on a regular basis, they're not going to feel and grow up, unfortunately, like a lot of people on YouTube, feeling like everybody has some underlying negative comment that they're trying to make, or always being like low-key shady, because that's not really cool either. So anyway, guys, if you've not seen this video yet, go ahead, check it out. But Jasmine, one thing I would just want to remind you is be careful. I mean, you've got this whole document out in the open. We see you pixelated out some of it, but clearly some of it was not. And you're sharing a lot of your personal information. And girl, if you don't mind, hey, that's on you. But I would certainly be a little bit more careful with handling documents in this climate where people have really great computers and can, maybe see something you may not have intended to show. Okay, guys, so next, Strong Mommy Chrissy went live yesterday. And guys, if you didn't see it, you really need to check it out. Weak Wi-Fi, Strong Mommy Chrissy went live and she was in her office. Again, I'm going to say this until everybody knows it. Chrissy, you did not coin Cloffice. There are plenty of other people who say Cloffice. That is a kind of known term for people who have turned offices into closets. And just because you never heard it before doesn't mean that you made it up. It just means that, you know, you just think you made something up that already existed.
Spoiled.
So anyway,
Spoiled.
Here we go.
Honestly though, I think he just likes flirting with me. He wants you to himself, okay? All base it's his time now. When do we get to meet your new boo? Never. Never. Never, ever. Ever, ever. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm just definitely not in a rush right now. Like, just kind of being peaceful. I don't like the way people tear my life apart and stuff like that. So we just chilling, we just cooling, we're just having a great time, enjoying each other, you know, without outside people's opinions and shit like that. I mean, he's a great guy. If somebody tried to pick him apart, they would not be able to. There's nothing to pick apart about him, but they'll try to find something and all that. You know what I mean? Who has time for that? And I don't want, I think, because we've talked about this, and I just don't want, at this moment, I'm not saying never, you know, in one of these videos he might just show up, but right now it's just like, at this moment, I really don't want outside people affecting our relationship. In the fact, it wouldn't, but in the fact of, like, it's stressful dealing with people's judgment, and you know what I'm saying. And he's not even on social media like that. I don't know. I just don't want to put people through that. It's just too much. And coming off of the heels of breakup, or whatever you want to call that, that was like super public because I put it online and stuff like that. It came with a lot of scrutiny. It came with a lot of bullshit. So I don't know. I'm just kind of cool right now on it. But hey, one day, never know. Might change my mind, whatever, but right now I think I'm just like, girl, never show him. Can you tell us if the relationship is official, or y'all just going with the flow? Oh no, we're officially together. We're officially together. It's official. Can we collaborate, sis? I seen you. DM me, girl, but collaborate how? DM me. But yeah, I agree. Keep some things private. Some people are know they are. I respect that. That's your personal private life. That's not nobody's business, right? And so, but he's not a secret though. You know what I'm saying? That's my babe. I love him. He's a great guy. He's great to me, great to my children. He treats me like no man I've ever been with treats me. You know what I'm saying? Not only is he, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, just the way I can be with him. Goofy as fuck. Like, me. You know what I mean? He don't give a fuck. We can talk shit to each other, but in a playful, loving way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like all of the things that he's super like loving and stuff like that. All of the things that I did not get in my past relationships. Not just the last one, but the one before that. So, he okay? Can y'all close that door, please? But you know when you find a real one. Trust me, I know. I've dated enough scraggle fucks to be able to see like a good guy. I'm sorry, you haven't showed your man. No. You deserve all the happy. Thank you. Love in the air. Happy for you. Is he a Cancer or Pisces? No, he is an Aries. Keep him to yourself, because people be in your relationship, right, more than you, right? What's your Instagram so I can DM you? Somebody draw my Instagram. It's Chrissy2Fly. Chrissy with an I. Yeah. Hopefully he's genuine. You thought the same about DeMarcus and Trey. You know less overshadows realness sometimes, but congrats. Well, I don't know if that was supposed to be a backhanded compliment or you just nosy as fuck, because honestly, if you want to break it down and get real with it, it's not lust. I was with my ex for 5 years. I was married to him. So that's not lust. There was no lust there. That was way past the point of lust. Okay? So I mean, if you're talking about being genuine, hey, what's going on in there? Hey, I'm about to start reading some people real quick. So, no, but you can save your backhanded compliments because
Okay, I mean, yeah, it probably was a left-handed. It was a left and right-handed right-handed compliment. It was a smack on both sides. I mean, look, at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Everyone got here due to some sort of mishap, and then you luck up, and then you find that one, and it's awesome, and it's beautiful, and fireworks, and birds are singing, and all of that. Guys, at the end of the day, I've said this many times, there are people who are more ruthless to her in her comments than anywhere on these YouTube streets. Chrissy makes herself open to this. She comes to live. She is a large channel, which a lot of times you don't even see large channels doing lives of this nature, but she comes with little to no agenda, and she just opens herself up for a lot of abuse from her subscribers and people who want to come and spam her comments. So, I mean, it is what it is. If Chrissy hasn't learned her lesson yet, that's not my purpose to teach her anything. Chrissy says it all the time that she, check her resume, just like Ming. I mean, look, girl, if you want to be open to having people say what they want to say to you, just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, girl, you're doing a really good job at it. So, hey, at the end of the day, keep your man to yourself. I think you need to go with your first mind, which is keep your man to yourself, because you already know what's going to happen. And if you think that something different is going to happen, then you are the definition of insane. If every time that you have let a man out here, or in the most recent, since you have been a larger YouTuber, and think that something different is going to happen at this point, you are wrong. So yeah, keep him to yourself. As long as you don't mind the scrutiny, then you don't mind the scrutiny. But if you do mind the scrutiny and it's going to bother you, yeah, you don't need to show him, you don't need to divulge his name, and you need to keep it as private as you possibly can until you don't care anymore. And not meaning that you won't care about him, but that you understand that the scrutiny is part of it. Now, it amazes me that you're okay with showing your children your most valuable of, I would say, of possessions, or the most valuable relationships that you have are your children. This grown man should be able to defend and take the heat himself. But I'm just saying, okay?
I hate people who do that. I hate when people do that. Like, oh, well, we thought that before. Well, bitch, did you think this, and that? That person, everybody has a failed relationship before they find somebody who they really want to be with and it works out. What do you expect somebody to do? Stay single forever because they had a failed relationship? It's 2020, bitch. Life is short. Nobody's about to sit around and just be like, well, it didn't work out the last time, so it's not going to ever work. That's why people stay bitter as fuck, lonely as fuck. At some point, you have to be like, okay, let me try again. And yeah, lust is nice and all of that, but I've been through a lot, okay? I've been through a lot. And let me just be real quick. My ex, we went through a lot more than will ever be told on camera. He put me through a lot of shit, okay? I told about a lot, especially when we broke up. But there was a lot that happened within that relationship that I did not speak on, and I will not speak on. So I know the difference between genuine love and somebody who doesn't genuinely fucking love you. Period. Okay? Now, to each his own, whatever you want to say about all that. If you're going to say congrats, just drop the rest of the bullshit and just say congrats. A matter of fact, keep your motherfucking congrats. Keep your motherfucking congrats, and just don't say shit to me and let me do me. I don't need all that. I don't need to be hyped up. Listen, I'm a grown woman. I had a past messy ass relationship. I'm moving on now. I have somebody else who I love and I care about and I want to be with. End of story. That's it. I mean, there is no, don't throw me a party. None of that. I don't need that. I just want to do what I got to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, why is it when these mommies get new cups, they always have the stickers on the bottom like they didn't wash them? Okay, I just had to take a petty break for just a second. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, girl, live and let live, love and let love. Girl, get your man, have your man. It's fine. Don't worry about what the haters say. It is what it is. Nobody cares. Now, as far as let you do you and now you know what love is, good. I think that's great, and I think we all have to live and learn, right? Y'all, let's get to this next part. Black, brown, African American women who are tearing down other black, brown, African American women. Look, at the end of the day, if somebody wants to tear you down, it doesn't matter, because there's plenty of people across the board who tear you down, Chrissy. So I'm sorry. And as far as Jasmine too, it being black, brown, Latino, nothing has nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, people see what they want to see, they hear what they want to hear, they feel what they want to feel. If they're not feeling your relationships and you guys put your relationships out for scrutiny, well then you know what? They're out for scrutiny, and it will be chopped, screwed, remixed, flipped, reversed. It will be whatever they choose to make it, because hey, it's their opinion. Just like it's your life and you get to live it, it's their opinion and they get to say it, okay? And that's just what it is. That's what it is and what it's going to be. So Chrissy, I mean, I would think that you should know that you would know that, okay? Okay, so this is when her video basically, I guess, just like cut off. It just went like, bye-bye. And then she tried to come back at least 2 more times that I know of, and it just would not work. So weak Wi-Fi was in the house. Weak Wi-Fi, why try? Made a presence, and it was just like, you know what, girl, it's time. It's basically Sandman came out the back of the Apollo and basically took that hook and was like, okay, you said too much, you're doing too much, and girl, like, let's go ahead and cut this off. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. If you enjoyed this video, if you got something out of this video, if I drop that TT to you, what I'd like for you to do is one of 3 things, or all 3 things. Like, comment, subscribe, and last, I'm going to ask for one more, so I guess that makes it 4. Hit your notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post another video or go live. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you next time, because you know, if the streets are talking, yeah, you know I will be. Bye.